and just want to welcome everybody. It is August 3rd. It's our first August meeting. We have August Reco tonight, but we have lots and lots of fun things to talk about. So let's start with our slideshow, if I can even find it. You know, I always have it here and then I lose it somewhere. So let me go up here and let me go here. And I love it when it's automatic. Yay. Have y'all seen this necklace? That's the jewelry for this month. Oh
Cool.
my gosh. And let me tell you what, it is, it matches the earrings that we earned in June perfectly. Of course, it matches July earrings too, but if you didn't want to go all pink, it's really pretty. So,
It's doing it again.
what?
Your volume.
Okay, hang on. Y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now?
Very little.
Very little. Okay. Hold on, I'm gonna plug and unplug. Reboot here.
No change.
Okay, that's that. Make sure this is plugged in all the way. How's that?
Better.
Okay, it just wasn't pushed in all the way. Okay, so Andrea, what is this amazing quote that you have put up here for us?
You guys, this is so great. And you know, unfortunately, sometimes these things are for those that aren't even on, right? We show up, we're like in the game and it's so much fun. And so success is not for the chosen, it's for those who choose. And so I just was in prayer and I just ask you to think about, are you asking, how can I have a gold medal? How could I be a Power Start Plus achiever? Or are you choosing to switch your thoughts and instead say, who will be blessed this month by joining my team? Who will be one of my 5 new team members? It's a total shift of energy, and energy is real. Energy is what attracts. And I'm just going to go ahead into our scripture. For God did not, say it with me, for God did not give us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of sound mind. Sound mind is a really powerful thing because it means you're controlling, you're paying attention to your thoughts, you're taking captive your thoughts, as James says, and you are really looking at, is this coming from God or is this the enemy trying to deceive me? With that, shall we have some crows?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. How did you bless people this week? Let's hear it.
I didn't.
Okay, well, we'll move on to somebody else.
Sorry about that.
Sure, you bless someone.
And maybe it's not even having a facial. Maybe it's, hey, I was actually talking to somebody and I prayed with them, or I was like bringing them dinner. You guys just definitely.
It's been one of those weeks. I've been in another world this week. This week's going to be better.
No way to go but up.
That's right.
That's right.
All right. That's
Who
fun.
else?
Well,
Amy.
so I'd had a wonderful hostess who did a great job with her party, and she didn't ask for any hostess credit. She didn't do anything. And I thought, I know she's got a wedding coming up soon, and I gave her a brush set for her hostess credit because I knew that she would appreciate that. And she's like, oh my gosh, she goes, whose is this? I said, that is yours, because she knew she didn't pay for it. And I said, you know, your wedding's coming up and you're really going to need to, you know, even and blend out everything with your professional brushes. And she just fell in love with them. And so then she ordered a set for her mother. So, you know, sometimes blessing others and just giving them something special, and the little travel sizes that she'll need for traveling to Arizona for her wedding in the fall will be great. And you never know where it goes, but it's great to have wonderful friends, and you never know how they're going to receive what you give them.
I love it.
I have one. Oh, go ahead, Zulema.
Zulema.
Well, I have to confess that I haven't been doing very good lately because of whatever, like sometimes you are up, sometimes you're not that all the way. But the person that I blessed last week was my mom. It's her birthday today. and she was getting ready to go back to Mexico. And I said to her that I was going to take her to a very nice dinner, and Mary Kay paid for it. And she was very happy. And she said, "Have you sold that much?" And I say, "Yes, I have." So it was a little bit of a lie, but it was great to do something nice for her and to treat her for her birthday.
I love it. That's awesome. I love her
I
mom.
would.
Her mom's a doll baby. She speaks Spanish to me. I speak English to her. We don't understand each other, but we just smile. I love it. I love
Okay,
it.
I have a crow.
Yay.
Okay, I have two. Okay, so I'm going to start with the first one, which is in one of my parties. I always select, as Mary Kay and Joe taught me, at least 2 women that I believe would be amazing in our company. And so as I was sharing with one of the ladies, she was in another company. And it just was a conflict of interest because there's similar products. And I just said, here's the deal. No matter which company you choose, I just have to tell you, very few people are conscientious when they're late. And you were so concerned, you texted me that you were not on time. That speaks volumes. You might not think it's a big deal. That speaks volumes. And I just want you to know, you are going to soar wherever you are when you take this opportunity seriously. And so I just really, made her feel special, even though she wasn't feeling that this was the right thing for her at this moment. But the second thing, I just really wanted to share this because I believe, I call them pink hugs, you guys. This is like I coined the term, but the way I connect with people is a little different than Joe. She's just always right there. Everybody gives her their number. People don't always give me their number. But when I am out, I was a hot mess in my workout clothes. And in my head, I saw this lady. And honestly, my thought was, she has all of the clothes on that Miranda Reigns taught us is like absolutely the best outfit. And I didn't feel very attractive. And God said, who cares about you? Bless her. So I just opened up my mouth. We were at the skate park. I was dropping off my son. We were in line and I just told her, we just taught an image class and you have everything that she said was perfect for your outfit. She turned to me. She said, I gained 30 pounds in COVID. I haven't felt good. Thank you so much. It's made my day. And I had to go and I said, good luck to you and so on. Well, of course I was planning on coming back. So I went to the car, got a sample, came back and she said, meet me at the car. Sorry, long story, but short, but she met me at the car. She was so excited to get the sample of Mary Kay, gave me her name and number, but then she sees my car and she says, lacrosse? My daughter plays lacrosse. She was at a camp. Oh my gosh. I said, was she at the camp on this school? My daughter is the director. She said, your daughter? Mara, I was talking to your daughter today. Your daughter is amazing. Now, why do I tell you such a long story? Because you never know where God's going to lead you until you take those kind, generous, don't let the bad stuff out of your mouth, but those kind thoughts of others and bless them everywhere you go, even when you are a hot mess.
Hot mess. She's not a hot mess. Love it. Very good. Well, I'm excited. Thank you for sharing. And I see Arlene jumped on too. Real quick, before we go back to our slideshow, I'm going to do our on-time drawing. And I think tonight what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to choose one item from the new limited edition collection. Aren't you glad you were on time? Okay, if I don't get some enthusiasm, we ain't doing this drawing. I've never seen so many women have to hold their head up with their hand. Okay, I'll sit up straight. I want y'all to sit up straight.
We
Just
can
take a deep
dance.
breath. Take a deep breath. Push the puppies out. Dance a little. See, Pekka, come on, get it out. Get it out. Get those yawns out. Raise your arms. Let's do a couple of muscle poses. There you go. Okay. I'm exhausted now. I'm going to bed. Okay, so let me see who our winner is. Winner, chicken dinner. And
Aren't
you get
these
to pick
gorgeous?
one item. Beautiful. Amy Paul. Oh, Amy got hers too. Amy, you're our winner. So you get
Yay,
you get one of
yay.
the new limited edition products. Let me know which one you want. That is awesome. Yay. All right, let's go back to our slideshow and let me put y'all in a line there so we can see. And y'all know that we are casual for the summer, but we are being wild. Okay. How wild are we? We are women in leadership development. And that's why you guys show up every week. That, and we might give something away and we're funny. Okay. We want to achieve our big goals fast. It's the beginning of the seminar year. It's the second month already. We are 1/12 of the way done. Fast, fierce, with action and speed and total commitment. That's how we're working our goals. Okay. All right. So popping, let's talk about popping. So Andrea's been tracking this. Andrea, tell us a little bit about this, about how you're tracking this.
So gang, it's super fun. Get excited about popping a state, and your calls, your dials are just going to be so much more juicy. Okay. So every time you do 3 faces in a state, they can all be individual, but when you have 3 from Nevada, then you can say you pop the state, or you can have a hostess. And maybe the hostess lives in Nevada. Now, her guests don't have to be in Nevada, but if the hostess is there and she has at least 3 people on the virtual, it counts. And when you pop the state as the first person, you get double entries, but everyone can pop the same state. So we should have like 4 or 5 people right under Jamie Boyard's name, and Marilyn for Amy Paw's name, and all the other states. We can all pop them.
Yay. And if Andrea has already popped them, because I popped Arizona and didn't even think to tell her.
Oh, yeah.
If she's already popped it, or your director's already popped it, we don't get extra points. If you pop that state behind us, you get the double credit. Okay. Andrea's did this. Did she fix it?
No, I just walked in.
Okay. All right. So this is for our pop event. If you have not paid your registration fee, I want to make this very clear, because I just had Jamie ask me the other day, is it $15 a month or $15 for all 3 months? It's $15 for all 3 months. Okay. And whatever hostesses you have, they all go into the monthly drawing. So we'll do the July drawing next week, but right now you're working on your August one. So all these ladies are registered, and that means their hostesses can go into the drawing. But if you're not registered, if you didn't register in July, your July hostesses can't go into the drawing. And that's very, very sad. Okay. So here we go. On August 10th, we are going to have just a little bit of time at the very beginning. We're going to do some fun things with the fall products and a little bit of style tips for the end of summer going into fall. And it's 4, 5, 6, and 7. So our regular meeting time. Okay. A regular meeting time. And then we will only keep them for the first 15, 20 minutes. Oh, Amy, I just got your envelope today. Okay. So if you have any hostesses that you would have signed up for July, then please, please, please go ahead and Amy, I'll add your name to this list. Send us their information. We need their name, their cell, their email, so we can contact them if they win and they're not on. Okay. We need, when was their party? How many people were in attendance, and how much were the sales before tax and all the other stuff. Okay. All right. So we're really excited about this. And it's a beautiful graphic, Andrea. Thank you for doing this.
Oh, and I decided that if they are a hostess and if they are on live, they get a bonus entry, but all hostesses
Love it.
still go into the drawing.
Okay. All right. So they don't have to be present to win, but if they are present, they get double entries, and they can be a hostess more than once. So let people know that as you go into August. So again, pop a state. That's our goal. July, August, September. You have 3 people from one state. You pop the state. They can be individual facials. They can be a party, can be a double facial and a single, however you want to do it. Once you're registered with your registration fee, you can start popping a state. And I'm just saying that for those of you who are new and you may not understand this yet. Okay. Register for seminar. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so huge. And Andrea always reminds us that when you go to events and things like that, then you are running a business. The IRS takes you seriously, and you get to write off all of your expenses and all. But more importantly, they are drilling the directors right now, saying that last year isn't even going to compare to this year. Not even close. They have learned so many more tricks. They have learned so much more of how to do all of this. You guys, you've got to register for seminar. It is going to be huge. I'm so excited. It's just going to be awesome. Okay, so yes, you can still register for seminar. I'm going way too fast. Okay, Andrea, tell us about being a star. You're a shining star, no matter who
I'm
you
trying to
are.
look for something here, and I've got a couple piles, but hold on, gang. I wanted to find something that would help me in my training tonight, but I'm not finding it. Okay, so 6 weeks. 6 weeks. So of course, we always show you the prizes. Those are fun. I mean, the prizes are great, but that's not why we become boss babes, right? We saw something for ourselves and for our family, and a way for us to know that we can always create cash thanks to our Mary Kay business, and that we're a master. We're becoming a master at booking. We're becoming master of our sales and customer service. And that's what being a star over and over is. The first quarter, you don't want to mess. Oh my gosh, being a first quarter star means that the doors are wide open to be a 4-quarter star. And 4-quarter stars, we will be back in Dallas next year. I'm just proclaiming it. And we will be back doing our Spa Diva Day. And you only earn the right to come when you're a 4-quarter star. And actually, this is going to be a really fun, welcoming kind of party at seminar. So you're going to want to be a star so you can be invited. And then, of course, how do you do it? Now, I told you earlier, as you start asking, who will be my pop hostess? Who will be something? I want to have Joe go to the next page, because when you start thinking who, it really changes everything. So I want you to imagine a kernel, a dried piece of corn. What good is it, really? What do you do with it? I know the Indians would make jewelry, but I don't have a drill and I don't have time for it. So I sometimes think, what good is it? But when you take a kernel and you put it to the fire, what is fire? Fire is heat. Fire is uncomfortable. Fire is something that we oftentimes stay away from. But what happens to that kernel? That little piece of maybe useless material all by itself, when put to the fire, pops and becomes the joy, pops and becomes fun with your friends watching a movie. It becomes relaxation time, right? Y'all nod your head if you understand how amazing popcorn. We have our pop cakes, we have our corn, everything comes from the popping of that corn. And so I just encourage you to think about, how have I been running away from the uncomfortable? But God wants me and is so prepared for me to pop. And maybe if I run and get excited, who here's getting excited about a state, reaching somebody that maybe you, and I did this, I took this picture and I did a little Facebook thing and I said, I'm just doing a project. Tell me where you live. And I started I was just looking for it. Forgive me, it's in the other room. I started putting all the names of people that I've been just maybe ignoring. Maybe I asked them 10 years ago and they told me no. So I'm sorry, that's sort of happens subconsciously, not intentionally, but you don't realize you've just sort of brushed them off. You haven't asked again, you haven't blessed them. And maybe we haven't forgiven ourselves for that kind of feeling. And this is your moment to pop and really change lives.
Love it.
Isn't that exciting?
Love
We
it.
all can do this.
I love it.
Oh, so
And you
down
got-
below, Joe. Sorry, down below,
Yeah.
make sure that we were going to create a list. So we're going to start, before you go there, we're going to start a list.
Okay, so start a list, start writing down all the names of people you know locally, so you can pop your local state and out of state. And you guys, I just want to say something real quick about the fee y'all are paying. Yes, it does help pay for the Amazon gift card drawing that we're doing on October 1st for everyone who's entered. But Andrea and I are supplying all the drawing prizes for the monthly drawings. The reason why we do that is so you have skin in the game. I don't know if y'all know what that means, but what it means is if you pay for it, you'll go for it. Okay. Even something like $10 or $15. So that's what that is going for. And I just want you guys to know, we very rarely charge any kind of fee for anything, but we just thought it was really important that you guys had some skin in the game and that you're like, I paid this fee, I am getting some people in these drawings. Okay. All right. So that is super fun. What else? Can I go?
Yes, but we really were going to have them do the list. So if
know,
not
be
now,
working.
we need to come back.
Be working on it. Be
Yeah.
working on it. Okay, so it says Joe cake. Okay, this is not Joe needs cake. It is, you know, Andrea talked about taking a kernel and adding heat to it and it pops. So what I want to talk to you guys about is, like, I know a couple of y'all are big time bakers, okay? And you know who you are, right? You know who you are. Zulema is a big time baker. Amy makes these amazing cheesecakes. I'm sure Sayonara from Brazil makes amazing food. So let me ask y'all something. Do you just say, I'm going to bake a cake, and you blink and it appears? No. Okay. So Zulema, unmute. So Zulema, don't make that face at me, girl. Okay. Okay. So let's say, Zulema, I come to you and I order a Harley Davidson birthday cake for Andy's birthday. Okay. What all do you have to do to prepare? You have to go to that, what is that store you go to get all the cool stuff?
Yes. The warehouse for my baking, where I get all my baking products, and I need to put it in my calendar, make sure if I have some of the supplies, and if not, order it or go get it or do everything what we're supposed to be doing in Mary Kay.
And then you have to have the ingredients, right?
Yes.
And then you have to have the time to cook it. She'll bake a cake and then she decorates it like the next day. There's a lot of steps, right? But what did she just say? Just like we're supposed to do where? In Mary Kay. Okay, she caught that
She's
little,
smart cookie.
yeah, she got it right away. And that is so true, guys. It's going to take preparation. You know, you can't just say, I want my house to be clean. I want my house to be clean. Sit on the sofa and say, I'm focusing and I'm dreaming it and I'm speaking it. You got to get up off your fanny and do what? A 4-letter word, work. And you've got to plan it. Because if you guys are being reactive and not proactive, then you're just reacting to situations. And sometimes we can't help that, especially if you have kids and there's red somewhere like a fire or blood or whatever. You know, you have to be reactive, but to be proactive is to plan and do the steps every day it takes to make things happen, so that when you have to be reactive, you've already got your systems in place. And you know what, guys, I'll tell you what that gives you. That gives you this thing called peace. It gives you peace. When things are organized and you know what you have to do each day, and you know what you're choosing to get done, you have a sense of peace. Okay. Now this is your weekly plan sheet. So from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Well, Andrea, talk about this because this is what you do.
Well, Mary Kay taught everybody from 9 to 9 is when your people time.
Yeah.
So it is challenging when you have children to sometimes think, no, I've got to, put away my products or I've got to clean my office. But it really is in the back of your mind. You always want to think, have I made my dials first? Have I followed up with my hot prospects? Have I set up those interviews? When you do those first, then you can enjoy the rewards of the back office. But technically, before 9 a.m. or after 9 p.m. is when Mary Kay said, that's when you're doing your organization and your paperwork.
Yeah. And you know what, guys, some of y'all, the weekly plan sheet is crazy. I would recommend you color code it. I always use on my calendar, because I use an actual calendar on my computer. Purple is church. Pink is Mary Kay time. Green is money making time. White, well, black on white is family time. What else do I have? And also my personal time. And my personal time is in light blue because I have blue eyes. But you got to schedule in. When are you going to the gym? When are you going to get your nails done? When are you going to get your hair done? You've got to schedule that time for you. You come first. You don't come last. You put the mask on yourself first, even on the airplane. So I'm not saying to be selfish with your time, but I'm saying schedule time for you. All right. And for those of you who've never heard me talk about the stop sign and the go sign, if you have small kids and you're working on your Mary Kay business and you know they're okay, put up the stop sign, have them help you make it. They can help draw it, they can color it red. And on the other side, it's green for go. So when the go sign is up, that's called open lap policy. They can ask you stuff, they can talk to you, but when the red sign's up, unless that color's coming out of the stove or their bodies, they cannot interrupt you. And you got to start small. You start with like 10 minutes, then 15, and then 30, and then you can put up the red sign for an hour and make phone calls, and they know that that's your time, okay? Okay, Andrea has been wanting to teach us all this. And you guys, this is so amazing. What she found is this is just so much fun. So I want you guys to look at this list. And if you don't have a lot of background noise, go ahead and unmute. And I want y'all to tell me let me see if I can get to everybody. Which of these things really jumps out at you like, yes, I could do that. That looks like something I would enjoy doing. I'll show you the other 9 in just a second. What are some of these things that jump out at you that you know you could do?
Number
Okay.
1.
Number 1. So Amy, why don't you read that?
Contact this month's birthdays and offer a birthday makeover. Offer 15% off their purchases when they share it with a friend. And if you do 3 faces, it says $100, but that would also pop a state.
Yeah,
Mhm.
this is true.
Mhm.
Okay, anybody else? What pops out at you?
Yes.
What looks like fun? Zulema, you see one? Which one?
Well, number 1.
You like number 1?
I like 1 too.
Yeah,
Okay,
Mhm.
more doable.
1 and 7.
1 and 7.
I have a suggestion. While you're looking at this list, make out or get your profiles out and look at Christmas. I think this is just from an ordering perspective, but if you look at this year and last year, get your game on early. It's going to be another tough ride. Get your game on early. Get what you need for Christmas. Get it ready to go. That's a FYI. Be ahead of the game this year.
And that's a good point, Amy, because the new products, the limited edition, they're all sparkly, and those are party products. Party, 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 even if it's virtual. I've been loving this under eye granite stuff and on the cheeks. I love it. Okay, any others pop out at y'all? Let me show you the next list. I love 16. Because that makes you stretch.
Mhm.
I like number 14.
14. Ooh, okay.
I like 12.
12. Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That's
Mhm.
wonderful.
And I'll tell you what, if y'all demo the satin hands on someone and they go, oh, I love this. You say, well, you want to get it for free? And they'll say, yeah. And you say, sell 5 and I'll give you yours free.
Mhm.
Joe?
Yeah.
Can I add something about all this fun stuff that we're reading?
Of course.
So we just spent a minute looking at our plan sheet, and I've really been looking at how am I tracking each week. And if you have said, oh, I was supposed to have faces and where'd the week go? Oh my gosh. My question is, where on your weekly plan sheet have you already highlighted for the next 7 days at least 3 selling appointments? It's amazing how when we don't highlight it and commit like right now at the beginning of the week, another 7 days goes by and another 7 days goes by. And we want you to be first quarter stars, and we're right here in the middle. So I want you to feel the pain of missing the goal, because it's not fun to be on that side. It's so much more fun to say, I found a way, Badia. We always said the be in the Badia club, the but I did it anyway. So y'all will say it with me, Badia club, Badia club, but I did it anyway. Isn't that going to be fun when you tell everybody, yeah, I had this going on and I had this going on, but I was in the Badia club.
Okay, so you guys, everybody who liked number 1, you should also like 12 and 15 and 16 because you are giving. That means that you like to give. All right. So if that's your love language, and I always feel like if I give somebody something, then I'm helping them, I'm blessing them, and then hopefully they'll come back and bless me in return. Okay, awesome. Any other jump out at y'all? Go ahead, Amy.
I think we should do number 18 because we have hostesses that are supposed to be coming on to our unit meeting next Tuesday.
Yeah,
So do that and just invite them to see the excitement.
I love it. And tell her you'll give her one of her glamour items at half off when she purchases 30. I love that.
Should I put that on the flyer?
That's a nice gift with purchase. Yeah.
Okay, I'll put that on the flyer.
Okay. You're so good. I love your flexibility.
Good
Okay.
idea.
It's a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna try to scoot y'all way over so we can see this. So this is all our consistency club. This is our monthly qualified order. And then this is our July through December. So a lot of you guys are on target for that. We'll see that in just a second. If you did a qualified order in July, then you're on target for this. But even if you didn't, if you did or you didn't, when you do one in August, then you earn this gorgeous necklace. And remember, that's selling at least $1,200 to place a $600. We don't just want to buy our prizes, but definitely focus on it. What you focus on, you will do. Okay. So then this is our bracelet for January through June. And then when you do 12 months, this is the gorgeous necklace you'll get. It's so fun to have a set. I love to have a set. Okay. Andrea, what is up with this promo? Like I saw this and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, you got to be in the top 25 or 10 or you know what? I don't even understand it. Forget it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. How many of us have already discounted? Oh, I'm not a top achiever. I'm not doing as much as Susie. You don't really know how much Susie's doing. And most of the time, you're doing as much, if not more, than Susie. So number 1, we've got to have a really great belief that this is pretty amazing. Let's break this down for a second, if you don't mind. Mary Kay is going to give the sales director part. I'm not going to talk about. I'm going to talk about the beauty consultants. Mary Kay is going to give 350 consultants from each seminar. So we've got Sapphire, we got Ruby, we have Diamond, and we have Emerald. From each of those, the top 350 consultants with Great Start qualified recruits as of August 30th go into the drawing. Well, you might be saying, well, geez, I don't know if I could even have one. Well, guess what? The top 350 may only have 1 or 2. So we have to stay in the game and believe. But now I want to tell you something even more juicy. Okay, first of all, let's add those all up. If you add up all that they're giving for the sales directors and the beauty consultants, Mary Kay, the ones that have the biggest purse strings, like let's make sure they give the prizes, because I know I don't want to have to give them. It's awesome when the company gives, and that equals, y'all, that adds up to 1,900 Kate Spade purses that they are going to be giving. Now it says surprise. So it's not the one pictured, it's a surprise Kate Spade. So one idea that a national said is maybe they're going to be big Kate Spade bags, that they had some extras, and maybe they're smaller, but I mean, could you get excited? And this is my favorite part. It's any team member that signed up May, June, July, or as of August 3rd, who has not yet achieved her $600 cumulative bonus. Okay, who's getting a little excited thinking, okay, I had somebody in May. She hasn't done anything. Maybe I could help her join in on our event next week. Maybe she could have a launch party. That would be one for me, right? This is exciting. And of course, when we have that attitude of not how, but who are we going to bless? Who are we going to help get qualified? Everything changes.
I love it. So it's not as far out of reach as you think it is. So go back. Anyone who joined your team since May 1st, if they are not Great Start qualified as of July 31st, they can finish in August. Or if they came in June or July, or of course this month. Great Start qualified. It's all about the Great Start qualified challenge. And you also get the bonuses from the company and cash and all kinds of stuff. It's going to be awesome. Okay. All right. Thank you, Andrea, for doing that. That was beautiful. All right. Where are you going to be on August 30th? How many Great Start qualified team members are you going to have? What are you going to be wearing in the meeting? Because I don't know about you guys, but I would much rather wear a uniform than have to choose what I'm going to wear. Red jacket. Okay. 3 power starts, 3 gold medals, and 30 full circle faces. That is working your business like a big girl. That is what's going to get you in a car and in the director's suit. What are you choosing? You got to choose it. Choose to medal. Tell yourself, I'm going to medal August, September, October, November, December, either 3, 4, or 5. I'm going to medal. For the next 5 months, I'm going to medal every month. The least amount of new team members you'll have is 15. The most you'll have is 25 or more. If not now, when? And like Andrea said, not how, who? Who do you know? Be an owl. Who? And then rotate your eyes around like that. And keep looking around because that's what owls do. Okay? Now, every time y'all start to get scared, I want you to say in your head, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and do it. If you don't want to call somebody, but you know you should, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, pick up the phone. If you see somebody sharp and you're like, I don't know, I don't look cute, whatever, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, do it. Just do it. Like Nike. Who is going to be featured in our Move On Up presentation on September 7th? Who is going to go from senior consultant to red jacket, from red jacket to team leader, from team leader to elite team leader, from elite team leader to DIQ? Who's going to do it? Our future director, then DIQ. Who's going to do it? You got to choose. You have to choose. You choose, you don't choose, you choose, you win, you don't choose, you snooze. Okay, so we are going to celebrate our senior consultants. And I especially, really want to bring a lot of attention to our seniors who are on live. That's awesome. So I know Keely's on. Who else is on? Zulema's on. Vicky's on. Joan always watches our recording. So hello, Joan. Everybody say hi, Joan. She's working like 24-hour shifts right now. So who is going to move from this to this? All right. So let's do a little recognition of our current Star Team Builders who are going to move into team leader. Now, if you have 1 to 2 team members on your team, you're a senior consultant. When you have 3 to 4 team members on your team who are active, now you are a Star Recruiter. Okay. So we've got Sharice and Amy and Marcia and Debbie. And this is everyone who wrapped up July as a red jacket, or what we call a Star Team Builder. Our next level is team leader. We've got Jackie Eisenman and Sayonara who's on. Everybody give a whoop whoop to Sayonara. Whoop whoop, whoop whoop. She's whooping herself. I love it. Okay. And let's see who else is on her team. Stefani, Altavina, Rosinha, Maria, Linda, and Davina. Okay. I did that pretty good, didn't I, Sayonara? Okay. Getting good with my my Brazilian, my Portuguese. Okay. But we're so excited, Sayonara, that you're on with us, because the speed of the leader is the speed of the gang. And when you show up, your team is going to show up.
Hey, Joe.
Right? Yeah.
Can I go back 1 second? Because I just want to throw this out there. We don't really talk about this. And I just want you guys to know, when we have our director meetings, they actually celebrate which units have the most first-time reds. So we are over the top excited for those of you who are on the brink of adding and blessing and changing another person's life and being a red jacket. Now, maybe you're not first time, but we are excited to be recognized and to know that the world knows your story because you are a Badia girl. So it's a big deal to be a red.
I love it. Yeah. And you know what? When you work and we do it all together, that's called teamwork. Okay. Love it. And here are your directors. So excited to see who is going to join this club in the next 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. But for now, let's get your pop form out. So make sure that you've got your pop form out, not your popcorn, your pop form. And the pop form can be found on Shipe Family Superstars, and it can also be found at joannashipe.com under promotions. So start tracking your points. And this is as of, well, this is going to be weekly. Okay, so here's our weekly. This is what the form looks like. You fill it out for every single week. Okay, this is August 1st. Okay, this is the week ending August 1st as far as numbers, but you're going to go to your August pop form for being on tonight. So you're already getting points for the new pop form. And then once the month is over, you submit your pop form. Okay, you go to joannashipe.com or you go to Andrea Zajac Go Cards and you click on the prize voucher. If you get confused or you don't know what to do, call your director and we will Zoom with you and we'll screen share it and we'll walk you through it. But you can get all kinds of prizes here or event cash. What is event cash, Andrea? What is event cash?
Well, it is the best way to invest in yourself by attending a seminar, a fall retreat, a career conference, and we get to pay for that because you earned career cash.
Okay. So you can always ask for career cash. And, you know, we just kind of bank it for you until you're ready to go to an event. Pretty cool. IPAs. Now, the way we're giving points for IPAs is this is a bonus on your pop form. So look back. Let's go back one. See down here, it says bonus, minimum of 5 IPAs, 5 points for the week. And for every IPA above 5, you add a point. Well, that's not right, actually. We're doing 5 points for 5, 10 points for 10, 15 points for 15, and 20 for 20. And 20 is the most that you can get credit for. But the thing is, guys, if you do 5, or you do 4, do 1 more, and then you get 5 points. If you do 9, do 1 more and you get 10 points. So it's in increments of 5. And then you get more pop points. You got me thinking about popcorn now. Okay. Our August weekly challenge is to pop a state every week. You guys, we've been talking about this for 4.5 weeks now. Okay. Popping a state. So the power of pink and popping a state is official. Your goal every week this month is to pop a state. You can pop your same state over and over and over if you want to, or you can pop a new state, or you can pop two times in your state and 2 other states. It's up to you, but pop a state every week. Okay, this is on your August pop form. So this goes to your new pop form. Category A, give yourself 10 points for being on live tonight or posting your takeaway if you're watching the recording. Give yourself 10 points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet. And this, I'm sorry if this confuses y'all, but this always happens at the end of the month. This goes on your July pop form because July recognition was through August 1st. And that's why it actually has it on the pop form. See where it says week ending August 1st and then T3 Reco night. So you're going to give yourself those points right there in that column for submitting your weekly accomplishment sheet. Any questions? So excited for these ladies. Okay, give yourself 10 bonus points on your July pop form. July pop form if you did your weekly accomplishment all 4 weeks. Let's see who that is. Arlene, Pega, Joan, Amy, Zulema, and Vicky. Y'all all give yourself 10 extra bonus points for turning in your weekly accomplishment sheet every single week. And the good thing is that if you turned it in this week, the week ending August 1st for August, you are already tracking for August. So you're already tracking to get those 10 extra bonus points. You get 10 points for every new face for the week ending August 1st. So how many faces did y'all do in August? If it was a full circle appointment, not a goodie bag, but a full circle appointment where you actually explain the skincare in person or virtually, then give yourself 10 points for each of those new faces for the week ending August 1st on your July pop form. Okay, now let's see who our queens are. And this is going to go on your July pop form. Everybody say July pop form. July pop form. Okay, thank you. Our queen of the week. Sayonara. So give yourself 20 points on your July pop form. So excited. She had a star week. Look at that beautiful face. We're so excited to have you on, Sayonara. Thank you for joining us. I know you're going to make it a regular thing. Okay. All right. Now, you guys, one of the biggest ways you can get points on your pop form is for completing 3 + 3 + 3 in 1 week. So in 1 week, 3 new full circle faces. So 3 new faces, 3 sharing interviews with director follow-up, and $300 in sales minimum on your weekly accomplishment in 1 week. Okay. And then the August challenge is every single week, pop a state. You get 50 points when you have a team member become Great Start qualified. So anyone who has come in since July 1st, once they're Great Start qualified within 4 months with a $600 wholesale order or higher cumulative, you get 50 points. This is how you get big points, you guys. Okay, H through N, we are going to complete that now. So this goes on your which pop form? July pop form. Okay, July queens and pop stars. You ready? Drum roll. Brrr. Okay, our queen in sales for the month of, it says April. I forgot to change the date. Okay, well, forget that. She's fun for April, but really it's in July 5th through August 1st. There are so many things I have to change on this slideshow every week. Okay, Vicky gets 25 points for being our queen of the month, not for April, but for July. Amy gets 10 points for being second. Zulema gets 10 points for being third. Robin gets 10 points for being fourth. And let me move y'all's pictures over there. And Sayonara was number 5 in the month of July based on weekly accomplishment sheets. So she also gets 10 points. They add up. They add up, guys. And that goes on your July pop form. Okay. Okay, you get 50 points for every $600 wholesale place during the month. So, Amy Paul, Diana Murphy, Pega, she's on, Jamie, Vicky's on, Marcia and Christine. They all get 50 points. Amy had a grand month. She had over $1,000 in wholesale orders. So she gets an extra 75 points. So she actually gets 125 points in category J. 125 points. Girl, I'm going to be paying for you to go to seminar. Category K, you get 30 points if you ordered 400 to 599 wholesale cumulatively in July. So that's Pega, Jackie, and Amy, Caparata. And then if your name is on this list, we are so excited for you. You get 20 points for doing a 225 to a 399 in July. So that's Zulema. Who else is on? Sayonara. Who else is on? I don't see. Okay. We got a lot of people that need to be on this call. Okay. So give yourself 20 points if you did a 225 to a 399. Okay. You get 50 points for moving up to a new career path level for the first time this seminar year. So wherever you started on July 1st, when you jump a level, like Amy started out as a star recruiter, when she jumps to team leader, she'll get 50 points. If your team goes on target for their car with 10 team members and 5,000 production, you get 50 points. And you get 50 points every time you complete and turn in the power of 10, which is also on my website. I'm losing my voice. Okay, here is our seminar year Reco. You guys, these are the things we want you to be focusing on because this is what's going to take you to the top in your business. Mary Kay National Courts. I know Vicky's already claimed that one. Amy's already claimed that one. They both said they are getting on the Court of Sales. Well, if you do the Court of Sales, oh, and I just noticed that's missing a zero. Okay, it's 40,000. Okay, I'm glad I'm reading this. And the Court of Sharing is 24 qualified. If you're going for these courts, there's no reason why you can't have 24 qualified. You've got the skills, you've got the backup with your directors. Let's do this, okay? The Sapphire area courts are 20,012, and then your unit court is 10,000, 5 qualified, and 5,000 in personal sales. And personal sales is based on your weekly accomplishment sheets, and then all this other reco. I got to go back and do some edits, Andrea, okay? All right, so we haven't even done this reco yet. If you did an order in July, 225 or higher, you are on target. But even if you didn't do an order in July, you're still on target because you get to miss 1 month. But July will be the only month you can miss. Okay, here are our first quarter stars. So excited for them. Amy is already a pearl with almost 5,200 in star points, okay? Christine McKnight is already a sapphire. Jamie is already a sapphire. And then you can see where your director standings are. You guys, we already have people who have finished their stars. They're just building higher and higher and higher. And that's the beauty of the prize form. When you look at the star prize form, it doesn't just stop at 3,000 or 4,200. It keeps going and keeps going and keeps going. So track these points because I would hate for you to get super close to finishing a level and you don't even realize how close you are. Like let's say you have in 3,500 and you only have 100 to go to hit Emerald. Might be worth it if you need the product and you've already sold it. Okay, but right now we've got people who are already at the pearl level. I am personally going for the 7,800. I'm like, that's what I'm going for. I'm claiming it. Who's going to claim a higher level with me? Who's going to claim 4 quarter star? Who is going to be honored at seminar with spa treatments? It's going to be awesome. 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 I can't even begin to describe to you guys what it's going to be like. You need to put seminar next year on your calendar right now so that you don't miss it. Where is it, you say? It's on In Touch. I think it's on In Touch. Andrea, have they posted the dates for Sapphire yet?
Not for next year.
Yeah, because it's all messed up. Because it used to go in like an order. You were first, second, third, fourth, and then you went back. So now I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, here are the prizes for the Princess Court of Sales or Sharing. Okay, if you do both, you get all of this. I haven't gotten my jewelry for seminar yet, so I'll let y'all know as soon as I do. I'll show y'all my fun stuff from this year. And then here are the amazing prizes you can get for the national courts. Focus on it. You've got 11 months to go. Focus on it. Focus, focus, focus. It's the people who stick with it every day, every week, every month who are going to achieve it every time. Okay, so where are you going to choose to land on August 30th? Okay, first time red jackets get $100 bonus. Go on target for your Mary Kay car. Become an elite star team builder. DIQ. Choose your goal and act on it every single day. Every day, every day, every day. Here are avenues of income. This is a brilliant document that Andrea spent hours updating and editing. It's on our Shite Family Superstars page. So I want to make sure that you guys see that. Okay. All right. So we're not going to do our step out and style tip of the night because I am losing my voice, but I just want to refresh your memories real quick on a couple of things. Some of this is repeating itself. Why? Oh, because I stopped the, okay. Well, we'll review that next week. So next week, we're going to talk a little bit more about stepping out in style with eyeglass shapes and haircuts, although you guys all look fabulous, but it's good little tips that you can give your customers. Okay. All right. Andrea, you want to wrap it up and then we'll go into our breakout rooms.
I would love to. And I'm not quite sure we have breakout rooms, girl. We only have your people on.
Okay. Well, then I'll do a breakout room with the entire group.
Can I give a plug for something that I do that the girls might just enjoy? I do a daily hotline. And so I just wanted to throw that out there. Everybody's invited to call it in. But if you feel like you just need to get your mind in the right mental state every morning, it's just a quick message and you're welcome to call it in. If you'd like, I can post sort of my link down below. It's just a phone call, but I get to celebrate you and you're welcome to join.
Yay, that's fun. Okay, so I want to show y'all something real quick before we sign off. I put a second challenge out to my unit. Okay, super, super important because this isn't going to be all of our Superstars Facebook page because it's just our unit. And I haven't done this in a while, but it just looks super fun. And it's called August Squares. So this is just a fun little way of checking off squares. So you do this along with your pop form, and some of it is, it overlaps a lot. Okay. So here, let's look at the first one. Sell 3 to 5 items, August 1st through 6th. As soon as you do that, you X out that square. Okay. Sell 6+ items, 1 through 6. Okay. Now you can either get credit for this one or for this one. Okay. Print this sheet and post it. I don't care if you post it on your fridge or on your bathroom mirror, post it somewhere. Check it off. Okay. Earn your Powered by Pink jewelry. You check it off. Sell a skincare set. I think Sayonara, on your weekly accomplishment sheet for the week ending August 1st, you've already sold 2. Okay. So doing another one is going to be easy peasy. Add a new team member. Submit your weekly accomplishment sheet all 4 weeks. If you did it for the week ending August 1st, you're on your way. Okay. Choose one of these. Sell 3 to 5 or 6+. Be on target for your star, but you can read all of this. Have $100 days. We just talked about this. Contact August birthdays and offer a special. Anything that you want to do in here. And then based on however many squares you complete, that shows how many prizes you get from moi. Okay. Any questions on this? Okay, so you guys unmute and I want you to tell me how many squares are you committed to? I mean, are you going to do 2? Are you going to do 30? How many are you going to do?
20.
Okay, Amy said 20.
We'll go for 21.
Exactly. So I'm so glad you said that, Amy, because I was about to say, why not do 21? You
I couldn't see it. My page was down.
Okay. Okay. And this is due to me by September 3rd. So in exactly 30 days. Okay. How many are y'all committed to? Pega, come on. You got to start selling, girl. How many can you do? How many can you do? Hello, can you go? Okay, look at this. Connect and use the MK Digital Library at least once a week. 4 times go on Mary Kay Digital Library and actually read it.
Mhm.
Hold 3 sharing appointments. If you did 3 sharing appointments and I followed up and you sold $300 and you had 3 new faces, you just got 50 points for your pop form. It
Mhm.
all overlaps. It all overlaps. Add a qualified New Start team member, you get an extra $50. You guys, this is not impossible.
No.
It is not impossible. It is fun for you to focus on. And it's all about choices. It is all about choices. You know, today when I started my little presentation, I said, everybody raise your right hand. And I said, this information, and they said, this information does not give me permission to judge others, or myself. Okay. So when we give you these contests, these promotions, these challenges, it is not for you to be open to compare yourself to other people. You are only competing with yourself. You are only competing with yourself. Now, that August Squares was in the Vibe Cloud card that you got yesterday. If you got my V card yesterday, did you get it yesterday? Oh, yes, you better have. Okay, let me show you what it looks like. Hang on. Let me get out of this. And let me get out of this. Move you up here. I got to move so many things. Okay, let me go here. Y'all are going to see all my crazy emails now. But let me show you what it looked like. So this is all the stuff telling me who all opened it. So I know if y'all open it. It went out yesterday morning. Hang on. Oh, wait, this is today. Sorry. Don't be reading my emails. But I want to show y'all what this looks like. There it is. Come on. Come on. There it is. This is what it looked like. It went out at 3 o'clock my time yesterday. So that would be 6 o'clock Eastern time. Okay. And if you read this, it tells you everything going on in my unit, all the promotions, the August squares. It has last week's video. If you missed it, it has our song of the month, which is Champion, the pop form, what to send to your customers, everything, everything. Okay. So that way there's no confusion, and you'll be getting that every Monday from now on. You used to get it on Wednesdays. Now you're going to get it on Monday. So if you don't get it by Monday afternoon, you need to text me and we got to figure out why. Okay. And it tells you everything that's going on. Got it? Get it? Got it good? Okay. Who can tell me what our challenge for the month of August is? What's our weekly challenge? It pop a state every single week. Okay. And I want, oh, and Arlene said it too. Pop a state. Okay. That's good. You're keeping up, girlfriend. Okay. So guys, I really want to encourage you. Let's pop a couple of states this week. Okay. We got to do this. It's going to be fun. We are working so hard on this, and you know people, and you know people, and you know people. Get people excited about helping you pop a state. If they say, well, I'll help you pop our neighborhood, you go, that's great. We'll pop, you know, like Sayonara in Georgia, but who do you know in Texas? Who do you know in Nebraska? Who do you know in Michigan? Who do you know in, you know, Andrea's already popped Oklahoma, but who do you know in Oklahoma? And start contacting them and say, help me pop the state, help me pop the state. It's not, can you be a hostess? It's help me pop the state. And now people will support what they help create. They will get excited about it. Okay. Any questions, comments, anything, any questions at all about anything that we covered tonight? I know I got to go back and fix a couple of things. So I'm really glad that I was paying super close attention. Okay. So a week from tonight, please make sure your hostesses are invited. That form is on Shite Family Superstars. You can just click on it, forward to them on Facebook, or you can, I will put it in the V card with the follow-up and everything tomorrow. Okay. We'll put it in the V card. Let me write myself a note so I don't forget. I just wrote on time, Amy. That's all I wrote tonight.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want you guys to have your July. How many of y'all had hostesses in July that you registered for POP? I know Zulema's hand's going up because she had hostesses in July. Well, we'll see. It'd be good. Like Andrea said earlier, you think, oh, all these people are going to do it. There's no way. Let me tell you what, a lot of people think that and then they don't even try.
Yeah.
Right? Don't try, don't get. All right. So on 3, we're all going to say, let's pop a state. Okay. Instead of bye y'all. Let's pop a state. And we're going to let Andrea go back to her family. Her parents are visiting right now. She might just want to stay in her office. What's
Hey
up?
guys, I have to say, I met Andrea's twin. She doesn't know it, but she has a twin. This lady at church on Sunday looked exactly like you.
Really?
Blonde hair, maybe just a little bit longer. The haircut wasn't the same, but the facial shape, I was like,
Oh.
I know you have sisters, but they actually
I don't have any sisters.
look directly like you.
Did you
Wow,
get a
that's
pic? Did you take a picture?
No, I didn't think about it.